Good morning, amazing fourth graders. Today is Wednesday, April 29th. Here's what we have going on for today's lessons. Math review, those are those 5 questions that review the skills and concepts we've learned so far this year to make sure you don't forget anything and you stay current on it. Rocket Math is your multiplication. And once you've passed your multiplication facts, you go on to division. Division, why are we doing this? Because multiplying and dividing come into play in so much of what we do in math, and especially now in fractions. Fractions are divisional parts of a whole or a group. So you're going to be using that more and more as we advance with fractions. So keep current with your Rocket Math. Google Docs. The Google Docs is workbook page 277. It's using fractions in real life situations. So if you need a little bit review on fractions, go back to later in this week when I did a fraction review video. I did multiplying fractions. So those videos are there for you to have access to go back and watch to maybe, oh, that's right, now I remember how to do it. So always go back and watch those again if you need to. MobyMax, we're comparing fractions, and on IXL, fractions with recipes. Today there's a Zoom at 11:30 for math. That's for anybody who wants to come, who has questions, who wants extra practice. On Mondays and Wednesdays, the Zoom at 11:30 is for anybody who wants to come with questions. We can even do our workbook page 277 together at that time. So that's today at 11:30. For language arts, Lexia, Newsella, our chapter books. You've only had one assignment for the whole week on chapter books, so please, I want everybody to be caught up, everybody to be finished with their assigned chapters so we can move forward on those. And make sure you answer your questions in complete sentences, turn the question around, and do your best work on those. The crayon assignment. You were to watch the video I sent yesterday on me reading The Day the Crayons Quit, and then the video following that on the assignment. So it's important to watch both of those so you can do your best. You are Duncan writing back to one of the crayons. So you pick one of the crayons from the story and you talk about their concerns. So remember, you're Duncan writing to the crayon. So your story or your response should be longer than 2 or 3 sentences. Go back into the book, pause it on that page, and look at what that crayon wrote to Duncan. So your response, your letter, should be at least that long. And check how it's formatted. So take your time with it. And if you want to go back and add to it, if you already submitted it, make it maybe a little bit better, add some more details, that's great, because we're going to be sharing those tomorrow in Thursday's morning meeting. And I can't wait to hear some of your responses. Word ladder for today, itchy and scratchy. MobyMax, we're analyzing charts. Charts are a text feature. Every text feature is there to help you navigate the page, to help you learn a little bit more about the author's purpose for putting it there. So those are analyzing charts. On IXL, some inferencing, and also suffixes and prefixes. Remember, those are the beginnings and the endings that are added onto the root or base word that change its meaning. And those will help you as words get larger and larger, and knowing what these word parts mean will help you figure out the definition of new words. For Spelling City, you might want to do another activity or 2, and then when you're ready, either Thursday or Friday, take the spelling test for this chapter. And that's what we have going on for today. Again, any questions, email me, let me know, or you can ask me too this morning at Zoom at 10. You know how much I love seeing everybody at Zoom. So I will see you then at 10 o'clock for Zoom.